Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Woodchuck's Garage. What we're going to be talking about today is Project C10. We're going to get into what's been going on and where we're going. If you're not already, you want to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We really need you guys to do that for us because that helps us keep going on this project. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit the notification button. Comment below, let us know that you're there and you like what we're doing, and also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Now on the inside, boy, have I got problems. All the way across. I got nothing but Swiss cheese, and it's just gone. But we have a solution for this. We'll get to that here in just a minute. Now down below, we've got more Swiss cheese, and that's where the throttle goes, the gas pedal. I have a solution for that, and that goes through here. So I sandblasted this out to make panel replacement a little quicker, a little easier. Sandblasted underneath the seats. And this is gone too. We can't have that. So this truck needs to be safe. Alright, called our friends at Jegs. And you know Jegs also supplies restoration sheet metal? Well, now you do. I got a pair of floor pans for it. We have this header panel which we're going to open up and see if that's going to fix our problem. And down here in the box I've got a pair of door bottoms. But I think I have two of the same size door, but that's okay. As long as I have the curvature of the bottom of the door and the bottom lip, I can work with that. So let's see what's in this box. Company is Auto Metal Direct. If you go back and watch our video of the 70 Dart Swinger, that card received AMD quarter panels and AMD front fenders. Very high quality steel. So, would you believe they actually make this panel that I just showed you in the truck? Right there. Now if we go back to the truck, we'll show you how that kind of goes up in there. Alright, let's get this other box open. I've been holding off on buying this, and I finally decided just to go ahead and do it. The prices were very reasonable. I did not spend a lot of money on the sheet metal, guys. Sometimes you just need to buy what you need to get the job done a little quicker and easier. You should go through a lot of work to save door bottoms. These should work on 67 through 72 C10s. You can install it as is or trim down what you need. But this is what I was after, is all of this. This through here gets folded over your door shell. So I have two of these, but they may be the same side because oddly enough, the time of ordering, I don't think I could find one of the sides. That says right hand. I guess this one says right hand too. If you really look at it, there's not much of a difference. Yep, that's also a right hand. But that's fine, because I may not use one portion of it when I put it on the doors to do the work. Now, to do the work, I've been holding out and being stubborn. I like using my air. I went out and bought a new angle grinder. For this job, I bought 4 of these cutoff wheels. I got 2 grinding wheels. And I have a finishing flat disc. I also bought Milwaukee branded metal cutting blades. And a 30-year-old Sawzall to do the work. Of course, we got our safety glasses here. Bought a new face shield for it. Got a few extra clamps. Yes, I have welding clamps in the drawer. And just some primer to throw on. This truck, more than likely, will never get an actual new paint job because that's not the intention here. Anything we're doing, we're just going to spray bomb and call it a day. Anyways, we'll move on to doing some cutting here in a few minutes. We'll be back here in a minute. Well, we're continuing to make some progress here on project C10. Project name to be revealed once it hits the track. Let's see what I've got done so far. And so far I've been making the rust ring down from the top of the roof here in the cab. So I just got finished with installing a new inner header panel. See that there? Got all welded in here yesterday. Got all the welds ground down. That was not an easy thing to accomplish, but that'll keep that from coming down on us and consequently out on some drag strip somewhere. I'm also working on cutting the corners out. It's going to have to be all 4 corners as we prepare for a cage install in this. I'll probably just be capping them off. That's the frame, not the frame, the cab supports to go out to the rockers. Not 100% sure how vital they're going to be with the cage being put in and everything getting welded up. One thing I can tell you, yep, damn mice. That's why they rot out. They'll get into anywhere and make homes. Then their nesting material holds all that water. But over here, we've got 2 fresh floor pans ready to go in. We also got some door bottoms to go on them. Now, I had already sandblasted both of the bottom of the doors in preparation for getting them cut out. I don't know if I have time to get to those today. The other things I'm working on, you know, these are famous for rusting out right there. Well, I had a plan for that, and I plan to use some leftover cab corner materials. We're doing cab corners as well, because, yeah, C10 in Michigan. We've already got new rockers put on it, inner and outer. I've already started the process of starting to trim that down, get ready for the rockers. Not rockers, cab corners. Cab corners sitting over there on the bench. So how did I fix that corner? Well, remember that little contour right there? That comes on the cab corners that you can buy. What I did, so I got to looking at that. I'm like, I think I can actually use that because the shape was already in it. So you can see I cut that out of there. I walked over here and started, I'm going to turn slow. So you know what? I think that'll work in there. And work it did. Now I can finish that out. Probably won't be a big deal to finish it. Keep in mind that rubber gasket goes through here. Covers up most of that anyway. So we'll get that taken care of on both sides. I'm going to walk around, hopefully not trip on my hoses. So we're going to fix that up too. Now the rest of this I'm not too worried about. We'll just get some decent primer on that. And I got some seam sealer. We'll go around all these joints. I'm not planning to do a paint job on this. Literally, it's just going to get rattle bombed with whatever I feel is going to be a close enough match to this. Because the whole truck's dull and patinaed. I don't plan to do any clear coat to a patina. I think that's stupid. You know, it got to that point without you doing anything to it. So why clear coat it? Why make it shiny? Anyways, got a little more work to do. As you know, this has been sandblasted. Still got to do some rebuilding up here. Still got to buy the, they call an install kit for the big block Chevy race engine for this and the trans cross member. We'll work on that here in the coming weeks. Right now, I just want to get done with the rust repair. But it is coming. It's just coming along as time and money allow. So while I have some of your guys' attention, I hit that subscribe button for me. Make sure you leave a like for us. Comment below. Let us know that hey, you like this content. You'd like to see more of this content. So what are we up to these days? Well, it's beginning of August. We're in 23, and I'm working as much as I can with as much money as I can scratch together to get this truck done. We're real eager to get this truck on the drag strip. We have quite a bit ahead of us. I hope to make an appearance at a major event, hopefully before the snow flies. No idea if we're going to get that accomplished. I've got so much ahead of me. We got an engine, we got trans, I got to have the drive shaft gone through. The truck does have a truck 12 bolt in it. I don't know what the ratio is. I haven't even bothered to look. We may upgrade that. I'm not sure. You know, if we can just get to the line, do a nice burnout for you guys, maybe pull that left front tire off the ground about 2 feet. It'd probably make our day, make our year with this. And maybe next year we can do a lot more with this and bring you more great content, a little more excitement. I know this is informative and shows what an average guy can do in a small garage using average everyday tools. The welder I use has been with me almost 28 years now, maybe more, and it's never failed me. I've got a lot of welding clamps that I've gathered over the years. I don't really have any of the big tool truck branded tools. You know, I use what's available to me. Hell, I've been using the same body hammer for about 30 years. So that being said, I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day and watch what Woodchuck's Garage has to bring to the table. Keep in mind we have several other things going on at the same time. You can see we've got a couple of Mustangs that we're playing with right now. The kid's enjoying his Fox Mustang that we got done. I actually took it to the show at Red Barn Spectacular and enjoyed being out there with the rest of the cars. He did recently lower that car. Yeah, it did sacrifice ride, but you gotta have stance, right? On the subject of Mustangs, I wanted to congratulate my cousin Ralph, Ralph Jr., number 25. He runs a car here in Kalamazoo Speedway in Galesburg. He's doing real well now. That's got a S550 based body on it. looking for good things to come from his program here soon. He's had some struggles with some parts that aren't up to quality because some of these manufacturers are just squeezing the guys that are making the parts for them a little too hard, and they're going to sacrifice quality. And that's something that a lot of us have been talking about lately, that a lot of these speed parts that we rely on are junk out of the box. And that can be really frustrating. You know, we relied on these manufacturers for decades, but not too happy with the way they've been supplying us not so great parts lately. I hope that they're listening to someone, and that'll soon change, so you know we can succeed, we can compete, we can win. And that's what we expect out of these big name parts that we buy. Now, I've got a Mustang that I picked up, I shared earlier. I don't know if I've done a walk around or a running video yet. I'm real happy with that car. In fact, it probably is going to get me in trouble soon because it's easy to go fast. This is the way they are. No, it's not a Coyote. I couldn't afford one. I bought an EcoBoost. It's got a catback straight piped exhaust on it. It's got an intake on it. It's a premium performance pack. It's supposed to be factory rated at 330. I'd imagine I'm at 350 by the butt dyno. I'm looking to take that up to 400 plus, hopefully by the end of this month, and take it to the track. Maybe, because it's already probably at the point where a clutch service should be done on it soon, because at times if I'm really lacing into it, it feels like I'm driving through the clutch. Otherwise, yeah, it's plenty fast. It's easy to run 80, 100, 120 anytime you want. The power is there. So, I'm really satisfied with that car. It's a great looking car. Of course, it's one of my favorite color combos, black. What else we got going on? Well, so I gotta get this truck together like I said. I got a sand rail sitting out in the trailer that still needs a engine put in. I've got an engine for it, but we need more subscribers, a whole lot more, as YouTube doesn't seem to be pushing our channel. So if you guys could share these videos you're watching, share in the social media. Woodchuck's Garage is on Instagram and Facebook. I actually post quite a bit on Facebook. I do a lot of sharing with some other stuff, but I hear Grandpa coming on the go-kart, so we're going to wrap this up and get back to work. Thank you for watching. We'll share as I continue working on the C10. Thank you. Alright, we got a lot accomplished here in the shop today. This is just a rough trim and dropping at this point. I don't have anything welded. It was a bear to get the old panel off because underneath there is a cab support. And that would be that guy right there. So we'll have to do a circumference setup for the plug welds. Probably drill about 8 holes or so around that plate and to the cross member, because that's going to keep the pan from making a lot of clatter and doing the tin can effect once installed. But I think we got it just about where we need it. Just be a final trim here and there. We'll go ahead and put that in. Next time we'll tackle the opposite side. I'm actually going to just temporarily screw that panel down using these Avico product self-tapping screws. That's not what I wanted. Just happened to be what I picked up. There we go. Those little guys there Kind of see the drill head on them. And why would I screw it down? Well, that helps hold it down during welding. But at the same time, I'm literally going to have to leave both sides out because we are headed to have a fabrication shop that has the certification to do cage work. We're going to want to set this truck up to be certified for the 950 index or somewhere as close to that. So stay tuned. There's more to come. So thank you for watching Woodchuck's Garage. Please subscribe.